AI progress is exponential. You can kind of see the future already. These little AI helpers that multiply the productivity of any one worker. But also, future versions could be like talking to an expert in any given field. 2 years ago, it was translation professionals who have been impacted, and now we've seen professional artists panic as AI-generated art takes away potential clients and generally lowers the market value of art by increasing supply. Next, white-collar jobs will start to feel the pressure. First, these AI systems will be professional assistants, but before long, they'll improve enough to reduce the number of workers needed in multiple fields. As in every market, a company that can use AI technology to save money probably will. I'd like to think that those whose jobs are at risk could begin to start using AI early to multiply their productivity and get ahead of their peers.
I think everyone is like, AI is the new hot thing. I get it. It's cool. It generates these images for me. And people even say like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's going to do all cognitive labor or 90% of cognitive labor at 1/1000th of the cost or whatever. Okay, once it's going there and once like AI learns how to do science and the rate of scientific discovery, scientific progress goes up by like a factor of 1,000. What that means for the world, people may say the words, but they don't seem to be acting like we're heading towards that kind of world very quickly.
If you're a student or a founder today, if you were to point them in a single direction for how to prepare for this world, would you say, go work for a company like OpenAI? Would it be just start doing some AI research or just start building
anything in the field, like start building, come to OpenAI, whatever you just don't miss out on this one. Like just get up to speed now. Would be my advice. However you would do it.
Very large businesses will get built with this as the interface, and more generally that like these very powerful models will be one of the genuine new technological platforms, which we haven't really had since mobile. Because there'll be a whole new set of startups that take an existing very large model of the future and tune it to create the model for medicine or using a computer or like the kind of like friend or whatever. Base models that are like hugely trained with a gigantic amount of compute and data. And then they will train on top of those. Those startups, I think, there will be hugely successful and very differentiated startups there.
Say an AI that understands 98% of anything that you ask. It has general knowledge and reasoning. It can interpret sentence structure perfectly. It understands what real-world objects are and the relationships between everything, and it understands the events that have happened in the world. On top of this base layer, there'll be new startups that use the base layer to provide knowledge to whole industries, to become an expert in a particular field or industry. That could be science, medicine, controlling a computer interface, emotional support, law, etc.
But yes, then the value that is built on top of those with fine-tuning or whatever else will just be absolutely tremendous.
I think governments are going to be too slow to control the use of this software. Truly competent chat applications are suddenly going to explode, and the public isn't even aware that the world has just changed. Interestingly, China seems to know. On the 13th of December 2022, the government became very preemptive. They've announced that they're cracking down on AI-generated content. Anyone making images, text, or anything machine-generated must have government approval before they put it out. Those using the AI must have their identity attached to the account, and all AI content must be clearly labeled. We're surpassing the information age and entering the knowledge age. The information age came with the advent of computers, the web, and internet. Now AI is making sense of that information and giving us artificial knowledge. Knowledge differs from pure information because, by definition, it requires skill and an understanding of a subject. This is something that all the technology of the information age just couldn't do. Some even go as far as to call access to such technology a human right.